Good morning everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to do another day trip, and this time we're going from Sofia to Plovdiv, the second largest city in Bulgaria, but also the oldest city in Europe. So thanks for joining me in this adventure, and stay with us because by the end of this video you'll learn if this tour is truly worth your time and money. If you had watched my previous video, you have known I only had a few days to explore Bulgaria. Since I was in Sofia, I booked a few tours to make the most of my time. You can check out my last video where I reviewed the day trip to Rila Monastery. For my trip to Plovdiv, I booked through Get Your Guide for 30 euros, which included an English-speaking guide. I also compared the prices and found that the company's website offered the same tour for 35 euros, so I opted for Get Your Guide since it was with 5 euros cheaper. Plus, it comes with a 24-hour advance cancellation policy for a full refund, which is great in case any plans change. Being the second largest city in the country and known as one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world was an obvious next stop. So, I booked a day tour and I was ready for another exciting day. We set off from Sofia at 9:05 AM and our guides for the day were Simon and Maria. They split us into two minibuses with about 20 people in total. We took a 20-minute break at 10:25 at a petrol station before continuing our journey to Plovdiv, arriving there at around 11 AM. Our tour guide, although knowledgeable, was a bit difficult to understand at times due to his accent, and he seemed somewhat inexperienced, I would say. However, he presented himself as a historian and was great at answering questions, even if his presentation wasn't the best. Our first stop in Plovdiv was the History Museum, just a 2-minute walk from our starting point. This museum, along with the last remaining gate from the Ottoman Empire, offers a glimpse into the Plovdiv's rich past. The old city of Plovdiv is truly remarkable, full of history and stunning architecture. One of the highlights is the ethnographic museum, highly recommended, but unfortunately I didn't have enough time to visit it. Be sure to check it out, I would really love to hear how it went. It happens to be Palm Sunday, a week before Easter, which made the city even more vibrant and busy, with people celebrating and wearing flower crowns. Now we are in front of the ancient theater of Philippopolis, and I decided to leave the group a little bit earlier. Now it's 12:30 and the guided tour ended at 1, and then we have 2 more hours by ourselves, but I just believe that our tour guide today wasn't in his best day. He seems a bit bored and unexperienced, and everything goes too slow, and this is an amazing city. Definitely must visit, and there's so many things to do and see, and I really believe 2 hours is not enough. So let's see the theater now, and then we're going to the stadium, another must-see in Plovdiv. Next, I went on my own to explore the ancient theater of Philippopolis and the ancient stadium located right next to Jumaya Mosque. The ancient theater of Philippopolis, built in the 2nd century AD, is one of the best preserved Roman theaters. Located in Plovdiv, it could originally seat up to 7,000 people. The theater's design uses the hillside to create a great sound for the audience, allowing everyone to hear clearly without modern technology. It includes a large stage decorated with columns and carvings that show a mix of Greek and Roman styles. Discovered in the 1970s after a landslide, the theater has been extensively restored and is now one of the best preserved ancient theaters worldwide. Today, this theater remains in operation, hosting plays, concerts and various events, blending historic and modern elements. Built in the same period as the theater, the ancient stadium of Philippopolis is located in the heart of Plovdiv. It was designed to hold over 30,000 people for athletic events similar to today's Olympic Games. Today, despite being largely buried beneath the city, key sections like the grand archways and seating have been preserved, allowing visitors to explore these historical remains. This vast stadium was only discovered in the 20th century during construction work, and excavations have revealed a complex design that includes starting gates and a marble track, highlighting its significance in ancient sports. Entry to the stadium is free, and I highly recommend taking a look. Constructed in the 14th century, the Jumaia Mosque is among the oldest active mosques in Europe. It displays classic Ottoman architecture with a central dome surrounded by 4 smaller domes on a square foundation. The interior features elaborate Islamic calligraphy and detailed frescoes. Located in the central Plovdiv near the stadium, the mosque serves both as a place of worship for the local Muslim community and as a historical site for visitors. The mosque is also free to enter, adding to the cultural richness of the area. Alright, so we literally have 45 minutes to finish the food, to visit a museum, to explore the old town center, and also to go back to the starting point. So good luck. It's very tight. But anyway, don't come to Bulgaria without trying rakia. So cheers. One of my top tips for Plovdiv is to spend at least one night here if your schedule allows. The city has so much to offer and a single day is just not enough. However, if you are short on time, a day trip is still worthwhile. Plovdiv is, in my opinion, way more beautiful and culturally rich than Sofia. If you are planning to visit, here are my must-see spots. Plovdiv Old Town, the ancient theater of Philippopolis, where the entry fee is 5 leva, the ethnographic museum, which is 8 leva, and of course the ancient stadium, which is free. By 3 p.m. we met up to head back to Sofia. Despite the limited time, I managed to soak in the rich history and the beauty of Plovdiv. Our day trip from Sofia to Plovdiv was packed with historic culture and stunning sights. If you are planning to visit, consider taking the train or bus for an extended day in Plovdiv. Trains run almost every hour with prices starting from 11 leva, and the journey takes about 3 hours. I hope this review helps you decide if this tour is the right fit for you. If you decide to book, I've placed a link to this tour in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next video, where we'll be taking another exciting day trip from Sofia, and this time we're going to Belogradczyk Rocks. So we see you in the next video.